Setzt mich gern. Welcome to the Sharp booth on IFA 2025. It's so good to see so many familiar faces here in the audience. I kindly ask you to sit down and enjoy yourself. We will have a really short program today to make sure that you also get all the information and get all to your next appointments. I have just a very short announcement for you all. We have prepared a press kit for all the companies that are taking part in the press conference here today. So you can just click on that QR code and you can download it. Otherwise, you will also find a little business card with that QR code on it in your business card, in your goodie bag, which you will receive when you are leaving this press conference. So, and now it's a big honor to announce somebody who is, well, the host of this booth today. Here is Sascha Lange from Sharp.
Okay, just a little joke at the morning. Welcome, good morning everybody. Thank you for getting up early to join us today in our press conference. My name is Sascha Lange, I'm Vice President at Sharp Consumer Electronics Europe. So my part is the Sharp part today. And Sharp actually repositioned its European consumer business about 3 years ago, and today we are the Japanese quality brand offering products everyone can afford. So Japanese quality and affordability, these are the two keywords which are driving us every day. And one of the key parts of this strategy, which basically is delivering us business growth, so we are growing again since 3 years, one of the key parts that we are working with technology partners, with strategic partners that develop software and solutions, very excellent solutions at affordable cost. So one of them is also TiVo. TiVo is our new operating system partner, and you will also have a presentation from TiVo in a couple of minutes. So what's new at IFA from the Sharp side? On the TV side, we are launching very affordable mini-LED TVs. So mini-LED enters the mass market because we make it affordable for everyone. In the audio business, we are refreshing our soundbar lineup with a big focus on affordable Dolby Atmos and DTS Virtual X. We also showcase our, let's say, our hero product, where we work together with Devialet to bring high-end home cinema experience at affordable price points. That's our Sharp Q soundbar. And also at IFA we are launching relaunching the turntable category with a product which offers the best spec in the market of a price point below 200 euros. Also, we showcase new e-mobility products, new e-bikes for our 2026 business, and we are also introducing an entirely new product category, which is health and wellness. So let's go to the detail. First, the audio highlights. So as I said, we are relaunching our soundbar lineup. We will launch 6 new soundbars end of September, beginning of October this year. And the big focus of the top 3 is the affordability of Dolby Atmos and also Virtual X. So that the SP304 brings these 2 technologies at a stunning and sensational retail price, recommended retail price of 129 euros. Then we are adding a wireless soundbar, and the pack is available at a recommended retail price of 169. So these are really sensational price point for Dolby Atmos and DTS Virtual X. And then on top we also have an ultra SIM version at a recommended retail price of 199. So all this available end of September, beginning of October. And this is our highlight, which is our Eisner Award winner, the best soundbar system. Actually, this is our Q soundbar. It's a 5.1.2 system with a wireless subwoofer and optional wireless rear speaker. And basically, we work together with Devialet. Devialet is a French high-end firm And together with their knowledge, with their know-how, we make high-end home cinema sound experience with Dolby Atmos and Virtual X available at affordable price points. So the soundbar with wireless subwoofer is retailed at $549 recommended retail price, and the rear speaker are at $239. These products are available in silver and in black, just launched last quarter. And the next announcement is turntable. So actually, while maybe one more interesting one. So this is actually the fastest growing category in the audio category. While audio build market generally is flat, this is growing by more than 50% in almost all European markets. And this is another growing category. So this is the turntable business, and we are launching our first product, the RP-TT110. And this is coming with an automatic arm with repeat, forward and reverse function, remote control, USB-C digital out for recording, and it comes also with the Audio-Technica cartridge. And all this at a price point of €199. And this product will be available in October this year. E-mobility, that's quite a new product category for us. We launched our first e-scooters back in 2022. Then in 2023, we did our first 2 e-bikes. At IFA last year, we launched a significant range expansion. And now in this year, 2025, we are already selling 27 e-bike models. And here at IFA, we are showcasing or we are introducing new product categories for our 2026 business. One is youth bikes, so for the younger generation. One is tricycles. Another one is SUV-style e-bikes, which are a bit bigger with bigger tires for better riding comfort. And the most important one is the micro e-bike category, because we believe that micro e-bikes will replace the e-scooter business, because it is similar compact to e-scooter, but much more safe to ride. And also, we have a new product category for 2026 planned. This is health and wellness. So we are planning smart body composition scales, smart bench trackers, smart massage guns, and all these other products. So the first wellness products will arrive to the European market in Q1 2026, and the medical products will launch in Q3 of next year. And now to our most important product category, still the biggest part of our business we are doing with televisions. And it is our goal to make technologies which have a significant impact on picture quality affordable. That's our main goal. So last year at IFA, we already launched a big range of QLED models, which are retailing at just a €50 price premium comparing to a standard UHD TV. That was a big thing last year. And this year, we are doing exactly the same with Mini-LED. Mini-LED will be available from end of this year, will be available for just a €50 price premium compared to a standard QLED TV. And this is a sensational next step for bringing quality, great picture quality to a mass market. So we are planning 3 different product series, the JQ and the JT. This is for 2026. The important one is the JP7 series. This is launching end of the year. So the 50-inch product, 50-inch Mini-LED will retail below €500 retail price. So Mini-LED will be available below €500. And this is just €50 more than a QLED product with a similar specification. And the 55-inch also with a €50 price premium. We also have 60 and 75 inches, which have a little bit higher up cost, but both of them will also be below €100. Those products also come with Harman Kardon sound system, and also a very elegant design with a central stand, available end of this year. And now let's have a short look into the future, because micro-LED, this is the next big thing happening in this industry. The idea behind one lamp represents 1 pixel, so one mini LED represents 1 pixel. And the benefit here is that this has a perfect contrast ratio, because black is black. It has very high brightness and high dynamic range, and also it is very flexible in size and form factors. And the cost is going down year by year, driven on production efficiency improvements in LED production. Also, technology innovations, chip on board is one example here. And also the volumes are already there, mainly sold in the B2B sector. The volumes are increasing, so the efficiency is also increasing. We basically see two different kind of scenarios for or use cases for these products. So one is the large screen TV, because what you see here is not just a presentation screen for our press conference. This is also a 136-inch micro LED TV. So micro LED enables any screen size you like. It's not like limited to a size, or and also you can do basically everything which is sellable. And that's one thing. So the large screen TV. And this one here would now retail at a price around 30,000 euros. Now you will say 30,000 euros, not so cheap. But 1 year ago it was more than 100,000 euros. So it's getting better year on year on price. The second scenario is home decoration. So imagine somebody will tell us, you don't put just a tail on the wall, you make something which can display a picture. So that's the next thing, the video tail. And we want to show you here one example. So actually this is the video tail. You can, if you give it to me. So you see this has the texture of wood. So when it's switched off, it's wood. It can also be the texture of stone or any other thing. So this technology also will change how we are decorating our homes, and these products are not like something which can happen maybe in 5 or 10 years. This can happen next year. So thank you very much for this. And now I would like to hand over to one of our partners. Our newest, I mentioned already, our newest operating system is the TiVo OS. We just completed the product launches, so now all products are available 2K, 4K, QLED, non-QLED. And we put a lot of efforts together with TiVo to make it something special. And how special it is will be introduced by the Senior Vice President and GM of TiVo OS. Welcome on stage, Ben.
Awesome, perfect, Sasha. Really pleased to be here today with Sharp. They're great partners. As Sasha mentioned, my name is Ben Mon. I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager of the Media Platform business at TiVo. And it's great to be able to introduce to you TiVo OS. And TiVo OS is a turnkey, end-to-end operating system, a Linux-based operating system for smart TVs and streaming devices. And what we partner with TV OEMs to do is to provide them an operating system that they can co-brand, that is globally scalable, that has all of the local streaming applications, as well as the global streaming applications, with a low-cost bill of materials that we share the recurring revenue of the media platform business with them. And what TiVo OS, it is an independent media platform. And why is that phrase so important? If you notice, a lot of the operating systems that exist in the market today have agendas. And they push content that they want you to consume, not content that the consumer wants you to consume, or that the consumer would like to consume. So we are an independent media platform. Additionally, we were the first company actually to introduce the concept of a content-first experience, which we did back in 2020. Up until then, the way to consume content was through streaming applications. So it was a sea of apps. In 2020, people just started to produce recommendation rows of content that were based on a particular app. We were the first company to say, we will recommend the content, and the platform is responsible to figure out which streaming service that content is available for. And why did we notice something like that? In 2020, we've had already 2 decades of experience. You may recognize the name TiVo. TiVo was the company that made the digital video recorder mainstream. So just like you Google internet search results, Back in the day, you would TiVo something to record broadcast television. And let me tell you a little bit about TiVo OS. We're excited to be here with Sharp. Sharp is an incredible partner. I will verify when Sasha said they are obsessed with quality. Working with their engineers, they are obsessed with quality. They produce a great product. So we first introduced IFA, or TiVo OS, and smart TVs powered by TiVo at IFA of 2023. We had 2 partners at the time, one of which was Sharp. And we launched these televisions later that year. Then at IFA 2024, we actually shared a continued expansion and adoption by the ecosystem of TiVo OS. And we displayed multiple TV OEM partners, multiple different product ranges and sizes, and we actually surpassed our shipment goals of 2024. Now, fast forward to 2025, we have over 4 million monthly active users of TiVo OS. We have additional new features, and we're really talking about momentum, right? The adoption of the platform by TV OEMs, by content service providers, by hardware chipset vendors. And to double click on momentum, and just to remind everyone, this was an operating system that was launched less than 22 months ago. We cover more than 40 countries in Europe and North America. Our TiVo Voice tool works in 16 different languages. Obviously, the UI, or the user interface of the operating system, is in more languages than 16, but our TiVo Voice tool is an incredible engine. It's actually a natural language understanding engine that helps the interface understand the intent of the user. So we did AI before AI was called AI. We've been actually had this technology since 2015. And so when someone wants to say to their TV, I want to watch the movie where the actor says, you can't handle the truth, which is a very famous line. Our natural language understanding engine can figure out that that's talking about Jerry, I just blanked on it. See, that's why you need the, A Few Good Men, thank you. So we support 16 different languages. This TiVo Voice tool goes out, crawls the internet, understands how people actually talk about content based on a knowledge graph and natural language algorithm. We also think that it's very important to work with the local broadcast. So we're an operating system that has 25 broadcast certifications across Europe and North America. A lot of other operating systems from Big Tech California, they don't care about that. We think that it's very important to have global content and local content for humanity, to be honest. But to have that balance and that opportunity for consumers to watch what they want to watch, not a particular agenda. We also are integrated with over 50 local streaming services. So these local streaming services content is aligned and just as accessible in the user experience as Disney content, Netflix content, or any of the global streaming services. And with this approach to the market, a consumer-oriented approach, TV OEMs love it, retailers love it. We're now in more than 33 retailers across Europe and North America. And again, why the adoption? Why the success? And it's because we approach the market differently. We believe that a simple content-first experience is the right experience. We're the only operating system that explains what every setting in the TV actually does in normal language. And that means a lot, right? Why spend a lot of money on a TV if you don't know how it works? It's important to understand how a television actually works. We have a personalized experience. The experience is personalized at the device level. So if a device watches more family-oriented content, the UI, the algorithm will actually push more family-oriented content to that device. We combine live television and streaming in a way that is best in class in the market. We empower consumer choice. You actually can go into the UI, and if you do not subscribe to a streaming service, you can deselect that streaming service and its recommendations will not show up in the user interface. We allow and enable that empowerment of the consumers. And I've already spoken a little bit about voice control and technology. So I'm very, very pleased with our partnership with Sharp. Like I said, they truly do what they say about quality. It's great as our engineers have worked together, a demanding partner that we really appreciate. But we are excited about this momentum. And to celebrate this momentum, we're throwing a party. And there used to be a lot of parties at IFA, other parties at other trade shows that kind of went out of vogue post-COVID. But we want to celebrate this momentum with the ecosystem, with the market. And so we're throwing the Escape Party, powered by TiVo, this Friday at the Prince Charles Club here in Berlin, and everyone's invited. And let me turn the time over to Arnett from Sky.
Hello everyone, my name is Annette, I'm from Sky, one of the leading entertainment platforms in the DACH region and also across Europe. Millions of households rely on us every day for movies, series, and of course for sport. And our mission is simple: television should be fun. And I'm sure you know the situation, you sit down in front of your TV, ready for a good evening, but instead of watching something, you spend 20 minutes for searching. Too many channels, too many apps, too many choices. And I'm sure you're aware that Germany is a streaming nation, and on average, households subscribe to more than 2 paid apps, and plus they use free services and media libraries, and sounds great, but often it feels like an overload and not freedom. And almost 1 in 3 streaming users spend more than 20 minutes just to decide what to watch. And that's where Sky Stream, our TV or media platform, comes in, because we believe TV should be fun. And today I show you 3 ways how we deliver on the promise TV should be fun. First, we bring all contents together in one place across providers. We are providing orientation and guidance with recommendations to inspire you, and we are turning passive viewing into interactive fun. But let's get started with the most obvious challenge, the content fragmentation. With Sky Stream, you don't need to jump between apps anymore. Free TV, streaming services, and our own Sky content all comes together in one simple interface. And instead of checking several apps, you just open Sky once and everything is there, neatly organized across providers. And you don't need to remember anymore if a show is on Netflix, on Apple TV Plus, on Prime Video, on a free TV library, or on Sky. It's just, it appears in, it's just, and with voice search, it makes it even more easier. You just say what you are looking for into your voice control. For example, a film, a genre, or a movie, and it appears in one view. You just have to imagine it like a buffet. There is no need anymore to run to different restaurants. Everything is in front of you, and you just pick what you want. For example, imagine you want to watch tonight a movie with Jason Momoa. You just take your remote control, you'd say Jason Momoa, and then as a research result, you will see in one view several movies with the actor, like Aquaman on Prime Video, you will see Sweet Girl on Netflix, or Game of Thrones on Sky Atlantic. You can even scroll further down, then you will find also, for example, search results on RTL Plus with Aquaman and The Last Kingdom. But for me, the most impressive search result on this page is a show on Disney Plus with The Simpsons, where Jason Momoa was there, or his character was there as a guest act in one of the episodes. And it's really amazing what this universal search can do. And I can definitely say the search is a feature my family loves very much, and they use it and we use it quite often. Let's come to the second point. Orientation and guidance with recommendations which inspire you. And the underlying concept of it is about that the content will find you and you not have to look for the content. In today's world, no one can keep up with all the content out there. And SkyStream makes it simple by showing you what really matters to you, and the home screen adapts to you, to your time of the day, your viewing habits, and your device. That means if you are switching on your TV on a Saturday morning, we will serve you different highlights versus you are switching it on a Saturday evening. But both use cases have in common that the highlights we are showing, those are the best fitting movies and series and sports events for you. And instead of endless scrolling, it makes it easy for you to just get started to watch something. And another feature we are very proud of, and it's also very unique, is about that our personal recommendations combine smart data with Sky editorial curation. That means, so you get the best of both worlds. It's about algorithms plus the human expertise of our editorial content team. And this is something I think we are really especially good at. And then another feature is the smart playlist, where you never lose track of your favorite show, even if it moves to another platform or a new episode comes up. For example, with The Rookie, where we have, 7 seasons already on our platform. If you add it once with one click to your playlist, if then in Q1 the next season comes up, it will be automatically added too. Or for example, if you have chosen a movie and between you have chosen it and added it to your playlist, if through license rights or whatever the provider will change, that means it will be, the title will still stay on the playlist. It's just what we update for you is about the source as where you can watch it, and it's very easy to handle. Guidance and orientation, you just have to think of it like a tour guide in a new city, showing you the most important places for you without you having to search for them. But that's not all. With SkyStream, we go even further than just bringing content together and helping you to find it. We make TV interactive and even more flexible. Which brings me to my last point, or to the third point, how we deliver against the promise TV should be fun by turning passive viewing into interactive fun. We have just recently launched with My Match Day an interactive Bundesliga feature where you can get with match alarm, instant notifications and real-time highlight clips, and with the multi-view feature which allows you to follow several games at once. Let's imagine last Saturday at 3:30 you switch on your TV and you start with your preferred match, Stuttgart against Gladbach. You press the red button, means you activate the match alarm, and then in minute 5 you get a real-time notification, goal Bremen against Leverkusen. Then you just click the OK button and you watch the highlight clip, and then it's up to you to decide if you want to continue to watch Bremen against Leverkusen, or you want to turn back to your initial match, Stuttgart against Gladbach. Or it's also okay if you just see the notification and you continue to watch your initial game. With the other feature, multi-view, you can follow all matches in parallel in one screen, and you can switch commentatory with one click, and you get the director of your own Bundesliga update. And both features make you as a fan that you decide what you watch and how you watch it. It means you are really in control of your sports event or your sports afternoon. And that's also not all. What we have also seen or learned from insights is that more than half of the sports fans use in parallel their smartphone while watching a sports event. And we have turned this habit into a feature by introducing a seamless two-screen experience with our Sky Sport mobile app, which gives you on top to the big screen access to incremental streams, to highlights and to tons of stats, and it makes your, for example, Bundesliga afternoon even more insightful, or each other kind of sports events. And then let's quickly, let me summarize why TV should be fun and why it is our Sky Stream. We bring all contents together in one place. We guide you to what matters, and we give you the freedom to watch it your way. And on top, we make sports more interactive and more personal than ever. And at the end of the day, it's TV should be fun, and with Sky Stream it is. And I'm really looking forward to see you in our lounge over the next days and experience it yourself. Thanks a lot, and I will hand over to Mark. Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to Berlin to IFA 2025. My name is Mark Wijnega. I'm happy that so many of you joined our presentations today. I'm working for Yamaha Music Europe, and I'm here to talk about a very exciting new product that we've just launched a month ago, the Yamaha TrueX Surround 90A soundbar, which gives a new level of 3D sound immersion. The contents of today, I will briefly introduce the small team which we are at IFA this year. I will take you along some of the soundbar history of Yamaha. Then I will take you back to the future, this month, September 2025, and I will go into some of the specifications of the soundbar. I won't make it a too technical story, but if you have any questions, please pull the sleeves of me or my colleague afterwards. So, meeting the team, joining me today is Matthias Krause. He's the Sales and Marketing Manager for Germany at Yamaha Music Europe for the Home Audio Division. He's sitting at the bar in the back. I'm Matthias. And as said, my name is Mark Wijnega. I'm the product specialist for Yamaha Music Europe for the Home Audio Division. So, some of the Yamaha soundbar history. Here you see a 254 speaker prototype, which our research and development department experimented on in 2001 to try to develop a beam speaker technology to create surround sounds coming from one direction. Ultimately, in 2005, this led to the world's first 5.1 surround soundbar, the YSP-1. Then 10 years later, after many developments of the speaker technology, we were able to release the YSP 5600, which was the world's first Dolby Atmos soundbar, capable of creating height in the beam speakers. Now I'm taking you back to the future. I'm beaming you back to the future with our beam speaker technology to September 2025. Our new product is going to market later this month. So we're very close to having it really introduced to the consumers. The introduction of TrueX Surround 90A. As said, we will give you a new immersive sound experience, 3D. We have multiple beam speakers on top, on the sides of the soundbar, and some newly developed speaker technology in the front speakers. It's a flagship model, and we expect to have it priced around 2,500 euros or equivalent in the whole of Europe. So we were the world's first Dolby Atmos soundbar, and this year we can say we are the world's first Auro 3D soundbar. Auro 3D is a very interesting technology in creating immersive sound. It has an aromatic upmixer which can create immersive sound from any content. whether it's mono or stereo or regular 5.1 surround, you can create a very immersive sound field with Auro 3D through the Auromatic Upmixer, which is in the product. Next to this, we also support Dolby Atmos and DTS:X, and Surround AI, which is technology which is developed by ourselves, by Yamaha, which is a technology which creates 3D sound in real time, depending on the content and the scene which you are playing at that moment. So if it's like a very action-packed scene with a lot of explosions, you get really big immersive sound field. And if you have like more speech, then it's really directed to the listener. So this is a really nice sound field DSP which we are able to create. And so far this has only been available in our flagship model AV receivers. So some of the specifications. The build quality is really hi-fi authentic build quality. So we have a very rigid cabinet with a aluminium frame on top. It is really, really heavy. We have large resin feet. So altogether we are really capable of reducing resonance and vibrations and giving you a really clear, good sound reproduction. As said before, we have a new speaker configuration, so the beam speaker technology we have been refining over the past 10 years, and now we are able to do the height speaker technology, beam speaker technology with 12 beam speakers. In the settings you can adjust the beam angle, so depending on the height of your ceiling or the place where you're sitting in your living room, you can really beam the loudspeaking technology so you get the reflection from the ceiling and you hear the sound from above. Also in-house developed, we have some new eye-shaped oval loudspeakers. So now we are able to really give a sleek designed soundbar with the best sound. When you compare it to the YSP 5600, it was a 21 centimeter high soundbar. So some people had some difficulties in placing this in their living room. And now you can always place it underneath your television. Also, the subwoofer has a new patented technology, a symmetrical flare port, and this gives a lot of bass pressure and a very good airflow in a smaller subwoofer. So it's a new way of delivering a very good bass response. Then we have TrueX on board. TrueX is our true wireless surround technology. So there are two speakers which are true wireless. They don't have a cable, it's a rechargeable loudspeaker. It has a 12-hour battery capacity and you can put it into a charging cradle so that you have always the power on when you're watching a movie. If you're not watching a movie, you can easily switch with one button and change the loudspeaker into a solo loudspeaker. So you can take it everywhere you want. It's a Bluetooth speaker then. When it's a surround speaker, it's connected through the soundbar through a Wi-Fi technology, which is a 5.8 gigahertz technology, so it doesn't interfere in the regular Wi-Fi environment in the home, so it's a really stable connection. Then we have a party mode, so in case you want to play music throughout the house, you can turn on the party mode, and you can set the speaker in the kitchen or somewhere else in the living room, and you can listen to music throughout your house. Then, if you take it outside, we have an IP67 dust and water resistance. So it's capable of keeping out sand and a little bit of water. Then one of the main specifications for us is that it's incorporating our MusicCast technology. For those who don't know, MusicCast is our wireless ecosystem, which can connect every product which has MusicCast on board within your household. So it's also a streaming platform which has internet radio, Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, Qobuz, Amazon Music as streaming services. It also incorporates AirPlay 2. So if there's a streaming service which we don't have on board, you can listen to anything and connect through AirPlay 2. The same you can do through Bluetooth. And one of the most important things is any product within MusicCast can be controlled by the app. So even the sound settings, volume level, everything you can connect with app control. Then some of the other specifications. Obviously we have HDMI control with eARC. So you can send in like a Dolby Atmos sound signal from the television directly into the soundbar. There's an optical input as well, Ethernet and Wi-Fi, so you also can connect the product wired to your home network. There's a remote control, so we have several ways to control the product. You can control it with the TV remote, only set the volume. If you want to have more settings which you want to control, you can use the MusicCast app or go into the on-screen display via the remote control. It also comes with a wall mount bracket, so you can mount it on the wall if you like. So yeah, altogether it's a complete package. You have a soundbar, you have a wireless subwoofer, 2 rear surround speakers, 2 charging cradles, and a wall mount bracket for €2,500. So this was my presentation of the product. Again, if you have more questions about it, if you want to know more in depth about the technology, please pull my or my colleague's sleeve afterwards. And yeah, thank you for your attention, and I wish you a great IFA 2025.
Thank you, Mark. Fantastic. Yes, so guys, so let's give me a quick wrap-up to you. Once again, it's so great to see so many familiar faces. Thank you all for attending. And I would like to give a big applause to the guys from Sharp for hosting us today. So Kai and his team, thank you so much for well, being such great hosts, organizing the breakfast, and we really, really appreciate it. I want to let you out with 2 informations. We have that QR code where you can find all the press kits of today's presentation, and we have prepared a goodie bag for you. So when you are leaving this press conference, you will get it at the receptionist. If you want to travel light today, you can just address Nadine and her team at the reception desk and say, please send it via mail. We can do so. And due to the fact that we don't want to bore you with a long Q&A session, from all teams, so from Yamaha, from Sharp, from Sky, from TiVo, there are representatives all around this hall. So if you have a question regarding the presentation, please approach them. You will identify them by their badges, maybe also by their shirts. So that's all. So guys, thank you so much for attending this press conference today. All the best for you and have a great IFA show.